English from Australia, pelajaran nomor 104. Halo saudara pendengar, pelajaran hari ini agak khusus sifatnya karena merupakan program terakhir untuk tahun ini dan juga untuk kursus kita. Jadi, kali ini merupakan kesempatan terakhir bagi kami untuk berbicara dengan saudara. Kami harap ini bukan kesempatan terakhir dalam hubungan persahabatan kita. Salah satu hal yang khusus hari ini ialah bahwa saya akan banyak berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris. Karena itu, dengarkanlah baik-baik. Now, we're at the airport. Margaret and Bert and Chris and Iwan are waiting for Helen. Yes, Helen. You remember Helen, don't you? She's just arrived from England. She'll appear in a few moments.
Attention, please. Qantas Flight 2 is now arriving from London via Bahrain, Singapore and Perth.
We'll see her soon. I hope I recognize her.
Oh, Mum, Helen won't have changed. She won't be very different. She's been away for less than a year.
How long does it take by plane from London?
About 30 hours, Iwan.
Poor Helen. She'll be terribly tired.
The passengers are coming out now.
Can you see Helen?
Not yet.
Look, there she is.
Where? Where, Iwan? Oh, yes, I can see her. Helen! Helen! Here we are, dear. That other girl with her must be her friend, Lucy.
Mum! Dad!
How are you, darling?
Oh, it's good to see you again. I've missed you. Hello, Chris. Hello, Iwan. Oh, this is Lucy. She's a friend of mine. We met in London.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Lucy. Pleased to meet you.
How are you feeling, Helen, after the trip?
Oh, I'm tired. I feel like sleeping for a week.
Let me carry your bag, Helen.
Thank you, Iwan. It is rather heavy.
I'll take your bag, Lucy.
You look pale, Helen.
I'm fine, Dad. But I haven't seen the sun for a long time. It's been raining for weeks in London.
Let's go home. I'm sure you women have plenty to talk about.
So, Helen's return. She's tired, but she's happy because she's with her family again.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jane. Yes, Helen arrived this morning. Yes, Jane. Come over later and we'll have a talk about all the news. Especially your news. Okay, Jane. Bye. Oh, another one. Hello? Oh, hello, Cecilia. Yes, Helen arrived this morning. Yes, Chris wants Guido to make an announcement at the party. Yes, the party for the new year. Oh, by the way, thanks for the Christmas card. It was lovely. Yes. Bye, Cecilia.
Sekarang, Hari Raya Natal sudah tiba. Keluarga Scott tidak mengadakan pesta pada hari Natal, tetapi mereka akan mengadakan pesta Tahun Baru pada malam Tahun Baru. Mereka akan berpesta untuk merayakan beberapa hal. Kedatangan Helen, akhir kuliah Chris dan Iwan untuk tahun ini, berhasilnya Don mendapatkan pekerjaan baru, Jane akan melahirkan bayinya, dan satu hal lagi yang akan saudara dengar nanti. Helen's had a rest and is now looking at the family's Christmas cards.
Gosh, What a lot of cards, Chris.
Yes, we received a lot this year.
Let's see what's in this one. To dear Chris, best wishes to you and your family, Anna. Who's Anna?
Oh, she's just a girl I know.
And another one from Vicky.
Yes, she's a friend of Anna's.
And another one, Julia. Oh, I remember her. She used to work in the library, didn't she?
That's right. Then she moved to Queensland.
Yes, I remember her. You used to spend a lot of time in the library studying.
Yes. Well, I didn't study all the time.
And one from Angela, and Teresa, and Jenny. Goodness, what a collection.
And there are cards from Tony and Alex. You remember Alex? And Ray. Ewan and I have a lot of friends, you know.
Yes, this one's for Ewan, from Geraldine. To dear Ewan, with best wishes and fond memories, see you soon. Cuddles, Geraldine. Fond memories? Cuddles? What does she mean, cuddles?
Cuddles artinya pelukan sayang, suatu istilah untuk menunjukkan rasa sayang.
Oh, Helen, it's just a joke. Here, look at some of the other cards.
Who's Geraldine?
Well, she's a journalist. She wrote a story about Ewan for the newspaper. And then they went out to dinner at a restaurant, that's all. Oh, come on, let's look at these other cards.
Hello, Helen. It's good to see you again.
Lucia, how are you? I've been looking forward to seeing you again. We're just looking at some Christmas cards that Chris and Ewan received.
There are a lot, aren't there?
Yes, these boys are very popular.
Seperti saudara ketahui, saling mengirimkan kartu Natal merupakan kebiasaan yang umum di Australia. Ingatkah saudara pada beberapa nama tersebut? Coba dengarkan lagi.
Oh, a card from Ron. Do you remember when we went out on his boat, Chris?
Oh, yes. I was seasick.
And one from Peter and Mary Brown, and a special greeting from Emma. Who are they, Chris?
Oh, they're some people who live in the country. They invited Ewan to visit their farm. And there was a bushfire, and Ewan helped to fight the fire.
Oh, yes. Mum told me about that in a letter. What about Emma?
She's their daughter. I haven't met her, but, well, she sometimes writes letters to Ewan.
I see. Oh, look at this beautiful card. Oh, it's from your family, Lucia. It's beautiful.
My mother sent it. I sent a special one to Chris.
Yes, I got it, Lucia. Thank you. It was a beautiful card with a beautiful message.
Can I see it?
No, it's just for me.
Oh, Helen, you're awake.
Yes, I'm just looking at the Christmas cards.
There's a beautiful card from Ewan's family. Did you see it?
Oh, yes. To dear Mr. and Mrs. Scott and Chris and Helen, Happy Christmas and Selamat Tahun Baru.
Selamat Tahun Baru. That's Happy New Year.
Oh, hello, Ewan.
By the way, Cuddles, Helen wants to talk to you about something.
Jane and Don have arrived at the Scots house. They meet Helen.
Helen! Oh, Helen, how are you? Oh, it's lovely to see you again. Oh, let me give you a hug. Oh, we've missed you.
Welcome back, beautiful. Did you catch a husband when you were in England?
Don, Helen's too sensible to get married yet. She doesn't want a husband.
I'm only kidding.
Now, I've got some news for you, Helen. I'm going to have a baby.
Oh, Jane! Oh, that's wonderful.
You'll be an aunt. Auntie Helen. And Uncle Chris.
Oh, Jane.
Oh, don't cry, Helen. It's all right, dear.
I'm just crying because I'm happy.
Oh, you'll make me cry too.
Oh, cut it out, you two. What are you crying for?
What's the matter? Don, what have you been doing to these girls? What are they crying for?
Me? I didn't say anything. Jane told Helen she was going to have a baby, and now they're crying. Like babies.
Oh, you men. You just don't understand. Yes, she's going to have a baby.
No, I don't understand. Oh, I'll go and see your father, Jane.
Oh, that's better. Now tell me some more news. When is the baby due?
At the beginning of July.
Oh, that's a long time. What are you going to call it?
I'm not sure. If it's a girl, I might call it Jane Margaret.
No, that's old-fashioned. Think of something modern.
And if it's a boy?
Maybe Philip Gregory.
Yes, that's nice. Anyway, you've got plenty of time to find a name. Jane, tell Helen your other news.
Well, Don's got a new job. He's in the same company, but now he's Deputy General Manager.
That sounds important. Does he like the work?
Oh, yes, he loves it. And he's got a new office and more staff. I'm going to keep working for a few months. The work's quite easy, only 3 days a week now.
That's good. I'll have to find a job too. Oh, how's Mr. Smart? I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
He's fine. He still worries about his students and complains about television. He still plays tennis with Don on Saturdays, and Anne. She always asks me about you when I see her. They might go to America next year.
Oh, for a holiday?
No, Bob Smart's been offered a job in California.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Well, I think Australia's a wonderful country. The weather's great and the people are so relaxed and friendly.
Now, Mum, tell Helen about the other news, about Chris and Lucia.
Yes, tell me.
Well, Chris will finish his course next year, and then...
Who's that, I wonder?
Hello, Bert.
Hello, Guido. Hello, Cecilia. And Mama. Hello. How are you? I'm pleased to see you.
Hello, Bert. I'm very good. I can speak English a little bit.
Is Helen asleep?
No, she's awake. She's talking to Jane and her mother.
When I left them, they were gossiping and crying. They were enjoying themselves. Jane was talking about the baby.
Baby? Baby? What the baby? What do you mean, Don?
Oh, Don and Jane are going to have a baby.
A baby? Oh, Don! Oh, you lucky man!
Oh, Don, congratulations. Oh, where's Jane? I must see her. Come on, Mama. Come and see Jane. Jane? Jane, where are you?
Oh, Cecilia.
Oh, Jane, a baby. Oh, Helen.
Isn't it terrific?
Guido, it's getting a bit noisy. Let's go out into the garden where it's quiet. Would you like a beer?
Yes, Bert. Good idea.
Come on, Don. Guido wants to talk about the announcement. Don't you, Guido?
Yes, I want to practice what I'm going to say.
Jadi, Helen sudah tahu tentang kabar baik mengenai Jane. Dan keluarga Rossi, yaitu Guido, Cecilia, dan Mama, sudah tahu juga. Dan mereka semua bergembira. Guido ingin membicarakan sesuatu tentang Chris dan Lucia, dan dia akan mengumumkan suatu hal yang penting nanti kalau keluarga Scott mengadakan pesta tahun baru. At the Scott's house, more visitors are arriving.
I'll get it. Oh, Mr. Smart. Mrs. Smart, come in.
Thanks, Chris. Hello, Ewan. How are you?
Fine, thanks, Mr. Smart.
And what about Helen? Is she here?
I'll call her. Helen!
Oh, Mr. Smart. Hello. It's good to see you again.
Did you have a nice time in England?
Oh, yes, thanks. The scenery was lovely. And all the old buildings and museums and the villages and towns. I took a lot of photos. I'll show them to you later.
Yes, we'd like to see them.
Did you work while you were in England, Helen?
Yes, I worked as a typist.
Did you like that?
It was all right. It wasn't as nice as working at the physics department.
Oh, we were all friends there, weren't we? We've got a new typist, and she's very good, but, well, no one can take your place, Helen.
Oh, Mr. Smart, you're very kind. I wish Ewan agreed with you.
Where's Bert?
He's in the garden with Don and Guido.
And Mum and Jane are talking to Cecilia and Mama. Have you heard Jane's news?
Yes, I told her she's going to have a baby. She's a patient of mine.
Oh, of course, you're Jane's doctor. I'd forgotten.
Dad and the others are talking about the party.
Oh, yes, the party for New Year's Eve.
Are you coming?
Of course. We're looking forward to it.
I must go and have a word with Don and Bert.
Let's all go out and see them.
Oh,
come on.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Anne.
Hello, Bert.
Bob, you haven't met Guido, Lucia's father. Let me introduce you. Bob Smart, Guido Rossi, and Anne Smart, Guido.
How do you do, Bob?
How do you do, Guido?
Pleased to meet you, Guido. I've met Lucia. She's a lovely girl.
Thank you.
We're just making plans for the party.
How many people are coming?
About 60, I think.
60 people? Do we know 60 people?
Of course. First of all, Guido and his family, including his sister, Rosemary, and her husband, and Guido's brothers, and then our friends from the country.
And our friends from uni, Tony, Alex, Vicky, and Ray.
And the neighbours, Max and Jenny, and the two old ladies from across the street.
Oh, yes, the Simpsons.
And the Bensons and Mr. and Mrs. Enderby. Oh, there'll be plenty of people, Helen.
Yes, it'll be a good party. Jane and I are looking forward to it.
By the way, where's Lucia?
She's gone home to practice some music. Why don't you go and see her?
Yes, let's go and see her, Ewan. Come on, Helen.
So they go to see Lucia.
Chris, hello. Come in.
What are you practicing?
Well, I'm practicing some music for the party. But I've got some other music to play for you. Listen.
Beautiful. Just like you, Lucia. Play some more.
Akhirnya, pesta tahun baru itu dimulai. Banyak orang sudah datang ke rumah keluarga Scott untuk perayaan khusus pada malam tahun baru, yaitu malam terakhir tahun yang akan silam.
Oh, there are lots of people here, Ewan. Oh, it's a good party.
Yes, the Smarts have just arrived.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Bert.
Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mrs. Smart. Have you seen Guido?
No, The other Rossies are here, but I haven't seen Guido.
I hope everything's okay. I hope he isn't sick.
Oh, Chris, don't be silly. Guido will be here soon. Don't be nervous. You don't have to make the announcement. Guido will do it. He'll be here soon. Don't worry. Oh, there's Ray Adams. Ray! Ray!
Iwan, selamat tahun baru.
Selamat tahun baru, Ray. Apa kabar?
Kabar baik. Saya lupa. Iwan, I've forgotten my Indonesian.
Don't worry, Ray. I can speak English, remember? I'm pleased to see you again.
Saudara pendengar, mari kita tinggalkan pesta itu sebentar. Teman-teman kita sedang berpesta untuk merayakan akhir tahun, di mana kemudian Guido dan beberapa teman lagi akan berpidato. Tetapi, acara ini juga merupakan akhir kursus saudara dalam rangkaian English from Australia ini. Jadi, saya akan mengucapkan pidato singkat dalam bahasa Inggris kepada saudara-saudara, tidak sebagai penyiar, tetapi sebagai teman saudara, Rudy. Listeners, I've been speaking to you every week for 2 years. I hope that in our programs and books, we've helped you to learn some English and to know a little bit about Australia. It's been our pleasure to help you. Now, Chris and Iwan are going to speak to you. First, Iwan.
Hello, listeners. Thank you for listening carefully to our programs. I hope that they've helped you to understand this language called English. It's different from Indonesian, isn't it? Keep trying, keep practicing, and day by day you'll understand more. Happy New Year.
And now, Chris.
Listeners, we've enjoyed helping Rudy to teach you English. I hope you can understand the English in today's program.
Chris, Ewan, here you are. What are you doing?
Rudy and Ewan and I were just talking to the listeners.
Helen, say something to the listeners.
Oh, dear. What can I say? It's the end of the course. We'll miss you, listeners. I hope that you liked our programs, and I hope they helped you to learn. That's all. A Happy New Year.
Thanks, Helen. Now back to the party.
Chris, quickly, come here. Dad's going to make the announcement in a few minutes.
Oh, good. You look very pretty tonight, Lucia.
Thank you. I'm wearing the bracelet you gave me.
It looks nice when you wear it.
And look at this bracelet.
Oh, that's nice. It looks very old.
Your mother gave it to me. It used to belong to Aunt Daisy. You remember your mother's Aunt Daisy and her diary?
Oh, yes.
Well, Aunt Daisy gave it to your mother, and now your mother's given it to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, quiet, please. Quiet. Thank you. Margaret and I want to say welcome to all our guests. We hope you're enjoying the party. We've many things to celebrate. First, our youngest daughter, Helen, has returned to Australia. And our other daughter, Jane, and her husband, Don, are going to make me a grandfather in next July. Yes, Jane's expecting a baby.
Good on you, Don. Yeah.
And now, my friend Guido is going to make a special announcement. Quiet, please. Here's Guido.
Thank you, Bert. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I am very happy. My family and I have been in Australia for 2 years now. In that time, we have learned to speak English, we have started a business, and the most important thing, we have found some good friends. I want to say thank you to Max and Jenny and Don and Jane and all our friends. And I want to say thanks especially to Margaret and Bert Scott and their family.
Good.
And now my wife Cecilia and I want to announce that our two families will be joined. My daughter Lucia is going to marry Chris Scott.
Congratulations. Hey.
They'll be married when Chris finishes his course at the end of next year.
Saudara pendengar, sekarang mari kita dengarkan sebuah lagu yang biasa dinyanyikan untuk memberikan ucapan selamat kepada seseorang.
For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, and so say all of us. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Congratulations, Chris. Congratulations, Lucia. I know that you'll both be very happy.
Oh, thanks, Iwan. And, Iwan, I'd like to ask you to be best man at our wedding.
Certainly, Chris. Thank you.
And Helen's going to be the bridesmaid.
Jadi, Iwan akan mendampingi pengantin laki-laki dan Helen sebagai pengiring mempelai wanita pada pernikahan Chris dan Lucia nanti.
And now, it's time to sing Auld Lang Syne. Come on, Lucia. You're going to play the piano.
Kini dengarlah sebuah lagu lama yang biasa dinyanyikan orang dalam perayaan malam tahun baru, yaitu lagu Auld Lang Syne. Kita juga menyanyikannya kalau kita mengucapkan selamat berpisah kepada teman. Kata-katanya kuno dan mungkin saudara tidak mengerti, tetapi artinya kita ingin mengucapkan selamat berpisah dan tidak akan melupakan teman-teman lama. Dengarkanlah.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
Orang selalu bergandengan tangan dengan teman-teman pada waktu menyanyikan lagu perpisahan ini. Kami ingin membayangkan seolah-olah kami juga sedang bergandengan tangan dengan saudara-saudara di Indonesia waktu menyanyikan lagu tersebut pada saat perpisahan kita ini.
For the days of Auld Lang Syne.
Time to go, listeners. Some of the people here are going to say goodbye. You can say goodbye to them too.
Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye, listeners.
Selamat Tahun Baru.
Goodbye, listeners.